Hey y'all, what's up? This is Rosie. I wanted to talk about how younger guys are into older women. I found that out because older guys online do not quote unquote see me. They won't talk to me. I don't know why. I'm not I'm not in real life the way I am on my channel. But younger guys seem to be drawn to me for some reason. I do have a video about how some younger guys have approached me. I haven't posted it yet. I might post that one next week. Maybe, I don't know. But this week, I wanted to talk about the celebrity side of things because this has been something going on for decades. A younger man knows how to approach an older woman, and he will make her feel seen. He will make her feel heard. He makes her feel special, younger, free, pretty, desired. Younger men just do that, and I don't know how they know how to do this. An older woman will be like, I'm too old for you. I shouldn't. I'm just too old for you. And a younger man will be like, I like my woman older. And that type of confidence is so hot. So yeah, I wanted to talk about the celebrity side of things. Some of these celebrity women have been with younger men sometime in their lives, and in some cases they still are with younger men. And Tina Turner's husband was significantly younger than her, and they were together until her passing. The same with Elizabeth Taylor. And so I wanted to talk about some other guys guys and girls who just they like that age gap thing. So for some of these people, their age gap was kind of significant, and for others, not so much. So yeah, here we go. Madonna and Akeem Morris. There is a 38-year age gap between them. She's 66, he's 28. They seem happy together. I didn't even know she had a boyfriend, but she takes him on vacations with her and her kids. And if they aren't weird about it, then, and if she's happy and he's happy, hey. Cher and Alexander Edwards. There's a 40-year age gap between them. She's 77, he's 37. And I don't think I've ever known her to be with anyone her age or older than her, except for except for Sonny Bono and Greg Allman. I believe those were the only men she's had that were older than her. And then after that, I heard about who they called the Bagel Boy. And I think she met him at her 40th birthday party, and he was 22 at the time. And oh my God, he was so hot. But I've never really known her to be with anyone her age. They've always been younger than her. Whenever I heard of her in a relationship, the guy was always younger. And I always thought that was freaking cool. You go, Cher. Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher. There is an over 14-year age gap between them. The media loved to say 15 because that just sounds more provocative, but it wasn't quite that much. It was just over 14 years. And they were together, I believe it was 8 years, including their 6-year marriage. And things happened in the media. We all saw it. It was very public. And I'm pretty sure it was very demeaning and heartbreaking for Demi. So, yeah, I remember that. I was like, you go, Demi. But God, Ashton is hot. He is freaking hot. But, yeah, over 14 years. Susan Sarandon and Tim Robbins. She's over 12 years his senior, and they spent 23 years together. I remember when I heard about their breakup, I was kind of heartbroken about that because I thought they were going to be one of those Hollywood power couples who are together forever. They seemed very happy, them and their children, and they always looked happy, and public displays of affection and all that, and they were just really cute together. But sometimes relationships have expiration dates, and theirs was one of them. Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. She's 79, he's 74, so just over 5 years. They have been together for well over 40 years, and I love that so much for them. Whenever they are pictured together, she still looks glamorous. He looks happy. They are making it work, and I love that so much. I love them. Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon. There was a between 9 and 11 year age gap between them. I'm not sure what happened with them, but they just didn't quite last. I think they got married after a few days. And, it was just like rumored at first that they were together. And then the next thing you know, you hear that they were married. They had twins, beautiful twins. Oh, they're so gorgeous. And then they weren't together anymore. And then Nick Cannon started populating the earth with his children. And now Elon Musk has him beat. But yeah. Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown. There's a 6-year age gap between them. They had Bobby Christina, and she sadly passed away some years after her mom did. That was a very tragic and heartbreaking situation. And Whitney and Bobby, they were very volatile, and they had a reality show for a while, and people made fun of them and stuff, and I don't want to get into that, but they were together for quite some years. I'm not sure how many because I didn't want to get too deep into this. Eva Mendes and Ryan Gosling, there's a 6-year age gap between them. They have a family. They are married. Every picture I see of them, they are happy and cuddled up and snuggled up and loved up, and it's so cute. They're a beautiful couple. Cameron Diaz and Benji Madden, there's a 6-year age gap between them. I've never seen them in pictures together. When I heard that they were married, I was pretty shocked. That was one I didn't see coming. If you don't know who Benji Madden is, he was in a pop punk band with his brother, Good Charlotte. I'm not sure if they're still a band or not. They probably are. But I don't hear about them much anymore. But she seems happy, She seems happy with her husband and her family. And so, good for them. And before him, she was with Justin Timberlake for a couple years. And, so that was a thing. Miranda Kerr and Evan Spiegel. She used to be with Orlando Bloom, and now she is with her husband, who is 9 years her junior, and she seems quite happy with him. So, good for her. She's a gorgeous lady and deserves some happiness. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. There's only a 3-year age gap between them, but it was still a thing. So, they were together in the early 2000s, and then they broke up for quite some years. He got married to another Jennifer because, people love to say Benifer, so they did, and he gave them that. And then he got back together with Jennifer Lopez, and that didn't last at all long. I didn't really expect it to. I was hoping it would, but what are you gonna do? Hugh Jackman and I don't know if it's Deborah or Deborah Lee Furness. How do you say this lady's name? I should have looked that up. But there is an almost 13 year age gap between them, and they were married for 27 years. And then before he was in Deadpool and Wolverine, they got divorced, and she started talking crap about him in the media, and shit happens. Lisa Bonet and Orlilicoy Moon, that's the name that she likes to be known as, and Jason Momoa. There's an almost 12-year age gap between them. They were so cute together, and I loved them. And they seemed happy together, so I was kind of surprised when I heard that they were getting divorced. But, I just hope they can be friends or whatever and co-parent their children effectively. Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas. There's a 10-year age gap between them. I didn't know she was older than him, but they seem happy. I mean, I don't hear much about them but they seem happy together. They're a cute couple. And the last one, I don't know much about them at all. Aaron Taylor Johnson and Sam Taylor Johnson. There is a 24-year age gap between them, and for some people it's disgusting. Some people see it as really gross. They say that she groomed him and then forced him to marry her, and they find that disgusting, and I don't know why. I've never heard him say anything bad, so whatever. I say if he is with her willingly and they're happy together, just let it be. Let them live their lives, and if it breaks apart, it breaks apart. It's none of our business. But like I said, younger guys will definitely talk up an older woman and make her feel special. And I think that's why older women often go for younger men, because they just make us feel sexy. They make us feel desired, and that's something that is important. So anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for wasting time with me. I love you guys so much for that. You will find my links in the description for my socials and for my donations. You will find my Cash App, PayPal, and GoFundMe if you consider hitting that. I would be so thankful to you guys for it, and thank you in advance. A wise man once said, you have to build your tribe one person at a time. If you would like to be a part of my tribe, hit that subscribe button no matter what generation you are from. I would be so glad to have you. I'm gonna go. Love y'all lots. Bye for now.